30k lovers, welcome back to Bad Tabletop Gaming. I got today here Chris, who's going to be playing his Lunar Wolves, and I got Craig, who's going to be playing Sons of Horus. It's going to be an awesome matchup. We have a mission that we're playing from the LVO pack for 2020.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting. It's a big shout out to the Movavi podcast.
Yeah, they're the ones that came up with this mission. It's the Act of Legend.
Yep, Act of Legend. It's a pretty cool mission. So Act of Legend, and the deployment is actually Vanguard Strike. So we'll be reading into that mission here right away. If you guys like what we're doing here, please like, share, and subscribe. Pass it on to your buddies.
Subscribe button. All that stuff.
So, but from there, yeah, we'll go right into the mission.
He's got to read it off the iPad. It's a new mission, so.
I'd say it's complex, and it actually is, kind of.
It is complex, but it'll be fun.
So, the Acts of Legend. So you got your Vanguard Strike set up, the usual rolling off for winner and all that stuff. So we have reserves and night fighting special rules in effect for this. Victory conditions for this mission, it's pretty neat. You have Champions of Legend. So after both sides have deployed, the player that's won the roll off gets the roll, and it's D3 plus 1. And this is how many champions your force has. So what you do is you nominate an independent character or a character vehicle HQ type. I guess for knights would be
They're
HQ.
Yeah, HQ.
Yeah, exactly. So,
HQ.
so
or the armored breakthrough.
yeah, that
a
as
vehicle
well.
HQ.
That as well. So you get the D3 plus 1, and that goes towards how many champions you have. So each champion at the start of the game is only worth 1 victory point.
Yeah.
From there, for each character, independent character, vehicle HQ, your champion slays via shooting or close combat, increases the value of your champion
by 1 victory
point to a maximum of 6. So that'll make it really interesting.
Yes.
So, in order to get that point, your character has to put the killing blow on the target.
It
right?
can't be a squad.
Yeah. Right, exactly. So, now if this champion survives the battle, you gain a number of victory points
That he's collected, basically.
Yeah, pretty much he's worth, right?
Yep.
However, if your champion is slain by the enemy, they instead will get the VP for the champion, what he's worth.
Headhunting.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, secondary objectives in this game is slay the warlord, so another victory point.
Yep.
Price of failure as per the rule book.
Yep.
And you also have last man standing, which is surviving units. Whoever has the most surviving units at the end of the game gets 2 victory points. And then we also have the special one that's pretty much in all, I think majority or all the...
it should be in all of them
LGO
missions.
Tactical doctrine. So if your force contained at least 3 troops, and support troops don't count.
Nope.
Don't count towards this, you'll actually gain an extra victory point.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So I think you're going to be getting it.
I do. I will be getting
don't.
So.
So you're already 1 victory point up.
Oh yeah, I'm winning already.
There's a lot of. I've seen the armies. There's a lot of boots.
There are a lot of boots.
It's going to be
There
great.
might be
Leading our orbital assault army is a single HQ choice, led by Garviolokin himself. He has a 5-man command squad, 4 chosen and a standard bearer. They all have melta-bombs, and the 4 chosen have power axes, while the standard bearer has a power fist. For our first elite slot, we have a 5-man tactical veteran squad. They all have melta-bombs, there's 5 combi plasma, and they have the machine killer veteran ability. For a second elite squad, we have a 5-man cataphracti unit. There's a Reaper autocannon, and the sergeant both has grenade harnesses and a chain fist. Everyone else, just power fists. Our third elite slot is a single Legion Dreadnought. Now, it has a multi-melta, it has some chain fists, and it has a Legion drop pod. little bit better than the Dreadnought drop pod for a whole lot cheaper. Our fourth and final elite slot is another Legion Dreadnought. Kind of like the third, it has a Chain Fist, a Multi-Melta, and that nice little Legion drop pod. For our first troop slot, we have a 10-man tactical squad led by a sergeant who has Melta Bombs, Artificer Armor, and a Power Sword. For our first troop slot, we have a 10-man tactical squad with a Nuncio Vox and a sergeant that has a Power Sword, Artificer Armor, and Melta Bombs. Our second troop choice is basically the same as the first. 10-man tactical squad with a Nuncio Vox, with a sergeant, with Artificer Armor, Melta Bombs, and a Power Sword. Our third troop choice is a little bit more lean. It's just 10-man tactical squad, and the sergeant has some Melta Bombs. For our fourth troop choice, we got a 5-man support squad, all with melt guns, nothing else there. For our first fast attack squad, we have a 10-man Reaver unit. Now, 8 of them have chain axes, we've got a spare Power Fist in there. The sergeant himself has both Artificer Armor and a Power Fist. And to top it all off, of course, they've all got jump packs. For our second fast attack squad, we have a Javelin Landspeeder. Now, it's got a heavy bolter, and it's got 200 killer missiles, but that's about it. For our one and only heavy support choice, we have 5 Sky Slayer jet bikes. They all have Volkite culverins. We'll see how they do.
Leading the long march is Ezekiel Abaddon. He's got Justarin Warplate with 2+4+, Mastercrafted Power Fist, and a Combi Bolter. My second HQ choice is a Praetor in Cataphractite Terminator Armor. He has a Paragon Blade, Combi Bolter, and a Digital Laser, and a Mastercraft, and Paragon Blade is Mastercrafted. For my elites, I have a 5-man Tartarus Terminator squad. The sergeant has a Power Sword and a Volkite Charger. The squad has 4 Power Fists and 1 Plasma Blaster. They are in a dedicated transport that is a Spartan assault tank. It has Armored Ceramite, Auxiliary Drive, and Flare Shield. My next elite choice is a Veteran Tactical Squad. The sergeant has a Power Sword and a Combi Volkite. The rest of the squad, 7 of them have Combi Volkites. The 2 of them have Flamers. They are using the Stalker Veteran rule. My third elite choice is another Veteran squad. They have the Machine Killer special rule. I have a sergeant with a Power Fist, a Combi Melta, and Melta Bombs. The whole squad has Melta Bombs. I have 2 Meltas and 2 more Combi Meltas in the squad. For my first troop choice, I have a 10-man tactical squad. The sergeant has a heavy chain blade. That is it. For my second troop choice, I have another 10-man tactical squad. The sergeant is armed with a Power Sword. That is it. For my third troop choice, I have a support squad. They have plasma guns. There's only 5 of them. For heavy support, I have a Sikaran battle tank. It has Sponson las cannons and armored ceramite.
Okay, so the boys here, they're going to be rolling off to see who's going to go first. And here's the roll.
Bah! Right off.
Well, one's right off the table, so we'll just get Chris to re-roll that one.
Doing that one.
Trey
There.
rolled 3.
Oh,
Well,
well,
now you guys got to roll again.
2.
two. Let's see what I got.
That.
Come on, come on, come on.
That's
I get a corner case. How is this possible so far?
2.
Two.
Okay, that's
Roll again.
also a thing.
2.
Come on, I can break this deadlock.
There you go.
There you go. So Chris
He's
will be
going first.
Okay, so we got a couple rolls to do here. So we did a champion roll already. 2 champions for this mission.
Yep.
So Craig has the 2.
2
and,
HQs.
Chris only actually has 1. So that's how we'll roll with that. We have Chris actually won the role, right?
I did.
And
I don't want to see.
we're not doing that, but they don't want night fighting either.
Nope. Don't worry, there'll be a
So pretty
reason.
much just going into it.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good fun fight. A lot of boots on the ground, stuff flying in. Traitors,
I'm the traitor.
loyalists.
I am the loyalist.
I think so.
It's going to be a
So,
little bit,
It'll be awesome.
it's going to be also backwards for a weird reason.
Loken,
We
Abaddon.
got Loken versus Abaddon.
It'll be fun.
Yep.
It'll be fun. So hope you guys enjoy. We'll have a good handshake here.
Yep.
Good luck, man.
Good luck.
Yeah.
And you want to know what? Thanks all. I mean, I'm now part of this nice little club. Thanks y'all. And person over there.
So we'll go right into turn 1.
All right, so top of the movement phase and kind of bottom of it too now. We've got a lot of drop pods coming in, as you might be able to see. We've got a full Legion squad there, and then we've got a nice little dreadnought that snuck around the corner there, hiding from something big and scary. And then, of course, right in front of that, another squad. But there's another little surprise here. We've got a cooker team right behind that Sakaran. Wonder what they're thinking. Well, we've got their first firefight right here, right out of the drop pods. That tactical squad is going to take it to those veterans. Now we're going to be rapid firing it. Let's see what we get. All right. With that, not the greatest, but we're already starting. So, because they do have death dealers, they're going to be hitting on 2+, which is great. That's fine.
Yeah.
And let's do it again. So, we've got 6 there. That's a little bit better.
That's a little bit better.
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
So, and 1 bolt pistol. Got another hit. Now let's go for some wounds.
How many wounds we got?
6 more.
6 more?
Okay, so let's see what we're gonna have right here. 4s against 4s. Ooh,
Clear these out because they're not going to do anything.
those won't do a thing.
So 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. Okay. Looking for 3s. Ooh. 4 bite the dust.
And we've also got the drop pod itself. It might not look too dangerous, and it's not, but it's got a combi bolter, so we'll be taking a pot shot over at those veterans right there. So we got 2 shots. See what happens. 2 hits. Same thing. Strength 4, toughness 4. Nothing.
I'm happy with that.
All right, and right here we have the cookers. Right in the back of that Sakaran. Well, too far a shot. Let's see if they're able to make it count, though. Well, 4 of them did.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, it does have Armored Ceramite, which means I need only a single die roll. It
Yep.
needs Strength 8. Back of that is 12.
So we're looking for 4s.
We got 2
glancing
glances.
hits. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that.
And once again, we got another drop pod, and they're going to be picking on the same poor, lowly veterans right there. I don't feel bad for them at all. And I gets a couple hits in. Let's see what we're able to do for wounds. 2 of them. Do you have armor saves for me?
Do I have armor saves? Oh, I lose 1.
Boop. And now we've got that one dreadnought with a relatively long-range shot all the way over here at that poor, vulnerable Sakaran.
No. Okay.
Let's see what we got. It's got a pretty decent ballistic skill, though. That'll do it.
It hits.
But let's see if it's able to convert that into just a little bit against that side armor.
Nope.
No!
Nope. Karen lives another day.
And that Legion squad right there is going to pick on somebody a little bit smaller than themselves, but I don't feel bad about it. Those plasma are going to have to suffer at least a day's worth of pain. Maybe.
Oh.
So we've got a couple really solid hits there. That's 8. Let's see what happens again. Not quite as bad, but still 15 right there. And then a bolt pistol. There you go.
Okay.
Eating 4 up. That's
Okay. Not as bad, but we'll see. Let's hope so some guys survive. No. No,
wow.
they're all dead.
Wow.
Dead. Hey, get the camera out of here.
Yay! Well, after that bit of a debacle with the Plasma Squad, we're going to take those 2 last remaining drop pods and again pick on those veterans. Just to save a little bit of time, it's a couple shots, and I do mean a couple. That would be 2 miss, twin linked. There's 2 hits.
Okay.
Let's see if we can convert that to some wounds. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Can I make some saves? I lose another one. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so shooting is done. So this veteran squad needs to roll its leadership. Oh, they're good. They're fine. Okay, so my heavy support squad stayed still. The tactical squad underneath is staying still, but because they have relentless, they're going to rapid fire and then assault because they can. The Karen moved up just to make sure they finish off the squad if the tactical squad doesn't. My veterans have squeaked back. They're going to be taking pot shots at the support squad. Over here, I have spread out my veteran squad for in future drop pods that are coming in. The Spartan moved up. It's going to take some shots at that Dreadnought. If it doesn't kill it off, the Terminator sure will. The Praetor has stayed in the Spartan. This squad here, this tactical squad, it stays still. It's going to rapid fire because I have Relentless. Because of Long March, I will be assaulting that afterwards. Okay, so tactical squad is firing at tactical squad. A few special rules on my part. I have War Master's Portion on the first turn, so I'm rerolling 1s. I'm also within 12, so I am rapid firing and hitting on ballistic skill 5. So I'm going to roll my first set of 8 dice. Ooh, War Master's Portion. Still nothing. And then the next set, so that's 7 hits so far. Next one. More War Master's Portion. So that's 8, so that's 15 hits. Bolter. Hits. And so I've got 9 dice, so I need 7 more.
7.
Awesome. Looking for 4s.
Let's take a few of those out so I feel better. And let's see if we're able to make at least a few armor saves. Let's see what the traitors got able to do. There is a single casualty right there.
Okay, Spartan's going to take some shots at the Dreadnought. So I'm getting 4 last cannon shots. They all hit. And front armor is 12. So 3s. So a glance in the pin. Get your cover saves.
All right, we will go for the glance first. No, the glance goes through. Let's see if the pen goes through as well.
It goes through.
It does. What you got for me?
What happens? 5, 6. Immobilized. Can stay right there. Okay, so the Terminators are going to fire. The Plasma Blaster does have the ability to kill it. It's going to roll its Assault 2. Thank God for War Master's Portion. Okay, so 1 hit and 1 overheat. The overheat is good. And the hit, because strength 8, it gets a pen. Okay, let's see the results. 2.
It's just wrecked.
It's just wrecked. Okay, the veteran squad is going to try and get rid of this support Melta squad. It needs to get them killed now. So I get 8 shots with my combi Volkites, hitting on 2s. Oh, they all hit. And wounding on 3s.
Well, there's a few in there.
There's a few.
Let's see if we're able to make a couple saves. Ooh, there's 3 in there.
Dead.
You got 3 more hits coming.
Oh yes, 3 more hits. Okay. And 3 more. Can I finish the squad off?
Can they be finished?
Nope,
Close
there's
to.
1 left.
There's 1.
Okay, so the heavy support last cannon squad is going to fire at the drop pod. I'm getting 6 shots, re-rolling 1s because War Master's Portion. A hit because I'm within 12 inches. And there's a pen, there's a pen. 2 glances. So 2 pens, 2 glances. Let's see what those pens are. Boom. It's going up. Explosion distance is 3 inches. So 10 tactical marines were hit. So the whole squad. So I'm looking for 4s. Pick these out. And those are the wounds.
Let's see what the armor is able to stand up to. All but one.
Okay, to send some more death the way of the Lunar Wolves, I'm going to fire with my Scaran. The Scaran is going to use its accelerated autocannon first, getting 6 shots. Twin linked. Need that twin linked. Okay. And looking for 2s. 6s are renting. So, saves.
We've got a couple saves. Let's see if the armor can hold. Kinda, sorta.
Sort of, yeah, sort of. The last cannons are now going to fire. 1 hit. Not for them. It's nothing. And then the snap firing heavy bolter. 1 hit. And nothing. Okay. Okay, so this tactical squad is going to rapid fire the tactical squad in front of them. So, and then they're going to assault them afterwards. So we're going to do the rapid fire. So the first volley, they all hit. So that's 8 hits so far. Wow, look at these guys go. Marksman award right there. And War Master's portion. So 16 hits so far. Bolt pistol, and it hits 2. So 17 hits. 2, 4. Okay. And 14. Ooh.
Oh, this looks dangerous.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
All right. We're going
Go,
to have to do
squad,
this
go.
just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit fun and hectic. We've got some different armor saves in there. We'll go for the easy ones first. 3. We've got 2 dead off the bat. We got another one. There's 3. Now we're going to be going on to some artificer saves. Don't get 1s. Don't get 1s. Maybe some more 1s. Possibly. No.
Tank this all.
There we go.
Move that out of the way.
And we've got 4 more. There's another one gone.
Awesome.
All right, well, we got a couple leaderships here after they've been savaged by bolter fire and autocannons. We're going to need 8s right there. They are perfectly fine. We've got a second one. One Melta-Gunner here, same thing. He's just as brave.
Okay, my tactical squad is going to charge his tactical squad. He's going to roll his Overwatch.
Let's go for some Overwatch. We got a couple shots here, but let's see what happens. Nothing for the first part of it. Let's see what happens for the next. Nothing at all.
Okay, so I'm looking for a 7-inch charge. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so my veterans are going to try and charge that lone Melta guy. It is looking like a 6-inch charge for right now. Let's see what he can do.
Let's see what the Overwatch can do.
Nothing.
No.
6-inch.
Yes.
Tactical squad on the first floor is going to try to charge those 2 Marines that are left.
Before that, we've got some Overwatch.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So I need a 6-inch charge. I get 6 inches. I'm going in. Awesome. Starting the assault, we did the pile-in move. So everybody's in. We're going to start with my sergeant. He gets 4 attacks. He's got a power sword. He hits twice. And 4s. And he's dead. Dead.
But we still got 1 attack right back. Let's see if he can punch him in the face while he goes down.
Nope. Okay, so we did our pile-in move. The other squad did get a 6-inch consolidation move, but we are moving on to this one. So I did get my pile-in, and I'm getting 20 attacks against 2 guys. Big roll. Looking for 4. So I got 9 hits. I'm looking to wound. Looking for 4s again. And 7 wounds. These guys are not going to make it.
Just watch them.
And 1 makes it. Okay, so he gets his 2 attacks back. You get your 2 attacks back from the squad.
Hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. No wound there.
No wound. Okay, so I get Merciless Fire, so I get 1 attack for every guy that's still alive. And there's 10 of them, so attacks. Looking for 4s. And looking for 4s again. 2 more wounds. Come on, finish that squad off.
Survive!
No.
He's dead. Consolidation of 6 inches. Ooh, they're on fire.
All right, we've got turn 2 movement here.
Yes,
We've
sir.
got an outflanking javelin. We managed to snatch a fairly nice little marketplace right there. There might be a Sakaran in the future. But we also have a Terminator squad that was able to go danger close and hit it right exactly where it needed to be. And of course, we've got a few more drop pods. A veteran group with some combi plas landed conveniently close to some Terminators. And then right over here, you can see that there is another Dreadnought who might have made his presence known just a bit. Circling all the way back, we've got a few Scimitars right there. And then for the final bit of movement, because I want to forget about another instance that just happened. So they move up a little bit, and the Reavers, those poor Reavers, managed to go right into a building and basically exploded themselves against the side. So for our first act of violence here, we've got a shooting with this Volkite Culverins all the way into this tactical squad right there. That's 12 shots. Let's see if we're able to make it count. 3 ups. Oof, look at that.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
This is my rolls. Strength 6, hitting 2s. And there we go.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe violence wasn't the right word for it, but something of a nice country reign. Let's see if this tactical squad has a little bit more going for it. Firing some pistols. That's a little bit better. So, strength 4, toughness 4, we need 4 salute. There's a few in there.
And for 3s. 1 dies. I'm okay with that.
So with this outflanking here, we are going to take a nice, long, leisurely shot at that Sakaran, firing some hunter-killer missiles and its twin-link cyclone. Go for the hunter-killers first. And with strafing, it's still 1 hit. We'll take that one. And then for the cyclone, let's try this again. That's a hit too. Strength 8.
Cyclone gets 2 shots.
2 shots.
Oh, is it?
Get another shot. So you get
It's good.
3
That's
hits.
3 hits.
Looking for 4s.
Looking for 4s.
So 2.
Two.
I get my cover save. 5 ups. 1 goes through. That's going to be enough. Let's see what happens. Does it blow up? No, it can't blow up. Nope. Just wrecked.
All right, and after that Sakaran that just exploded right next to them, we've got a nice group of veterans firing at those Terminators. 10 shots.
With plasma.
With plasma. Ooh, we've got 1 gets hot. Okay, we've got another. Quite a few hits. Now we're going to need some 2s here. Ooh, we've got a few to make.
Okay, so we've got at least 2 guys before Abaddon, so 2 are dead. That's not good. And then it's Abaddon, so Abaddon's got 3. Abaddon is dead. Fail bad. The rest of the squad, I'll just roll them up. They're dead too. Everybody's dead. Everybody dies.
But let's see if there's going to be some justice in this world. The armor save? Well, it looks like it's okay. In what might seem a little bit of overkill, that one Dreadnought is taking a fairly decent shot at that Legionnaire squad right there. We're going to start out with Multi-Melta, which will, of course, miss. Now with the Combi Bolters, they are in range, 2 hits. Got 1 wound there. Do you got an armor save?
I do.
You got it.
have an armor save.
Well, that deep striking Cataphracti unit is going to take a couple more shots at that veteran squad right there. See if they're able to thin the herd. We're going to start with 4 combi weapons. They are twin-linked. And we got a few there. A lot of a few. Good. Now, let's see if we're able to get some 4s as well.
Okay.
Got something for me?
2. 6 saves, looking for 3 ups. 2 dead.
All right. And with a Reaper autocannon, we've got 2 more shots. Twin-linked, same thing. 2 hits. Strength 7, needing 2s to wound. You got another armor save there?
I don't. 3 guys are dead. Okay.
Alright, so we've got a few drop pods still taking some pot shots. We're going to be firing from there into that somewhat damaged veteran squad. Let's see what we got. There's one twin linked, 2 hits. See if we're able to convert those over to some wounds. You got another armor save in there for me.
I do.
You do, alright. And to keep that up, we've got another one. It's a long range shot. It's going to be firing from there to the exact same unit.
One shot.
There's a hit. There's a wound.
And there's a save.
We'll call it mutual support. We've got that one drop pod taking a long range shot right over here. Let's see what we got. There's a hit. And there's a wound.
And a save.
Now combining their fire, we have 2 more drop pods taking a shot at that single Legion squad right over there. That's 4 shots. Well, we've got 3 hits, twin linked. Says 4. Now let's see if we're able to make up some wounds. Got 3 there for me.
3 saves.
Ooh.
Woo. Veteran squad is going to make their panic check for losing more than 25%. They're good.
And now it gets to the meat and the bone of the matter. We've got this Legion squad having firing pistols, are going to try to take it straight to those traitor dogs.
Okay, so I'm going to get my Overwatch. So my first volley of 8. 2 hits. My next volley with the bolt pistol. 4 hits altogether. And 4. Nothing. Okay, assault.
An assault? Well, we've got a little bit of intervening terrain, but let's see if we can make it.
Oh,
We
easy.
do. Easy. And now it comes to the moment where you're able to hear the sergeant shout, "Come now, Parisian dogs, will you fight me blade to blade?" A challenge. Do you accept?
I do accept. I do accept.
With this, 4 attacks. We've got 4 hits.
4 hits.
Needing 4s to wound.
Okay, I don't have Artifice Armor, so I'm dead. But I get my 3 attacks back. I hit once. And 4 to wound. And I wound. Fail that save. Oh,
And he saves on the Artificer.
Sergeant is dead.
Rest of the Legionnaires. Let's see what they're able to do. 16 attacks. Well, we've got a few here. 2, 4, 5, and let's do that again. Not quite as good there.
Looks like 8,
Looks like
9.
9. Need 1 more. Needing 4s to wound. There's a few there at least.
Oh, wait. And rolling my saves. 3 dead, 4 dead. Okay, that was not good. I am attacking it simultaneously, so I am getting my attacks back. I get 8 attacks back. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. And I need 4 to wound. So 2 wounds.
2 here. Let's see what that Mark IV plate can do. Oh, good. And with Merciless Killers, at that initiative 1 step, we get a few more attacks. That would be 8 more from the Legionnaires. There's going to be 1 more from the Sergeant after the fact. They're not quite as great there, but still, free attacks is free attacks. There's 3 more.
And looking for 3 ups. 1 more dice.
And we have that illustrious Sergeant. That's a hit. There's another one.
And a save. So 1 more.
Power sword, so we're gonna get a save.
Okay, so he's dead. Rolling my leadership. I need double 1. Snake eyes. Nope. I am running.
Sweep in advance.
Let's see what we've got.
And he catches me.
Nice and heavy.
This is consolidation.
With
roll.
her-
You roll a 6.
Okay, so veteran squad moved up to try and take out that tactical squad, get some revenge. The Spartan, Praetor got out first, then the Spartan moved up, blocking the Terminators from getting to the Praetor. The Praetor is probably going to be assaulting that squad of plasma to kill them. The veterans are backing up the Praetor too. Just maybe throw some shooting in there, thin out the herd. The tactical squad that was up in the middle here has moved back, retreating because of the dreadnought, and the last cannon stayed right where they were. Starting off my shooting, the combi meltas are going to shoot into... You know what? I'm not going to do the combi meltas. I'm going to do bolters. Don't need the combi meltas. So I'm just going to rapid fire all my bolters. 12 shots. So a lot of hits. And looking for 4s.
You've got a few right there, but literally only a few.
Only a few.
Let's see. And the armor is proof.
Armor is good. Veteran squad has changed their plan. They're not going to help the Praetor. They're going to go after the Terminator squad. They're going to use their Volkite combis. And they're going to shoot. They're within their +1 ballistic skill, and they're within range, so let's do some killing. So they all hit. And now I need 3s.
And quite a few there. Now
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
In the herd.
Cataphracti.
Oh, yeah, it was super effective.
You get 3 more hits out of
Oh,
that.
yes, I do get 3 more hits.
There's one more.
One more.
Ah.
There you go.
3 dead.
Okay, so the last cannons are going to fire at that dreadnought. He does get cover save, but I get 6 shots. Okay, so 2 miss, and front armor is 12, so 3s. So 1 penetrating hit. Get your cover save.
5 up. And there we
That's it.
go.
Okay, so the Spartan, this last cannon's firing at this drop pod. This last cannon's firing at that drop pod. So this one's going to be getting a cover save, so we're going to fire with this one first. 2 hits. Pen and a glance. And then on there, twin linked. 2 hits. A pen and a glance. So that one you get cover save.
Alright, so this is the pen. No. And the glance. Also no.
Okay, so let's see what happens. First one is 5. And the next one, 3.
Weapon destroyed.
Destroyed, so no combi bolter.
So this drop pod is actually wrecked because it's already immobilized and took a mobilized result. So, and a glance hit.
Well, it looks like they've taken a little bit of fire there, so let's see if their courage is able to hold them. They're fine.
Okay, so I'm going to assault with my Praetor into that squad. You are going to get your Overwatch.
Let's see what that brings us. 10 shots. We've got 1 hit there. Oh yeah, this might be enough to cause some serious damage.
I'm not worried. I'm not shaking in my boots.
You should be with that. Fails.
That's nothing. And I can't fail this. I'm in. Okay, my veterans are going to charge the tactical squad. Because I have Relentless, I can shoot and assault in my deployment.
Let's see what this Overwatch is able to bring us. We've got 3 there to start with.
Okay, so 3 so far.
Then we've got a few more and then a bolt pistol. And there's 3 more in comparison.
So 6 altogether.
2, 6, 4s. Do you have a few armor saves for
I'm hoping I have a few armor saves. 1 dice. Oop. I'm going to roll to see about getting in now. I'm in. Okay, so my sergeant is going to issue a challenge. Are you going to accept?
This sergeant will always accept a challenge.
Move these guys out and 1-on-1. Okay. Now you're going to get. I got Power Fist.
All right. Well, we have got just a simple 2 attacks becomes 3. There's 2 hits. There's 2 wounds.
He's dead, and another guy is dead, but he does get to fight at simultaneous. So my guys get to fight. So I get 10 attacks twice because they're veterans.
Not grand.
No, 4 so far. And then 2. Oh, yeah, that's good. So I got 10 hits total. Come here. And 4 swings. Ooh, that's a lot of bad.
Ooh, that is a lot of bad. Well, let's see what we've got over here. Let's see if I'm able to repeat that. Well, there's 2 gone.
2 dead. Okay.
And now we have the Loyalist attack back. There's 8 of them. Let's see if we're able to make another dent. There's a few hits there. Now let's see if we're able to make that some wounds. One got 1.
I save.
And the wolves begin to close. We've had merciless fighters there, piling in and taking the initiative from the Heresians. A few attacks, nothing there. But let's see if the sergeant is able to make good on his power sword. That's 1 and 2.
Kills the guy. Okay, so my vets are going to roll their leadership. They fail. You want to come here and... Oh, and you're going to catch me.
And they're
And you
caught.
caught me.
Now let's see if they're able to consolidate just a little bit further. A lot further.
Okay, so the Praetor is going to slaughter these guys, hopefully. I'm getting 6 attacks with a Mastercrafted Paragon Blade. And... they all hit. Now let's see if I can kill them. Needing 3s.
They be dead.
They're dead. Dead. Consolidation, 3.
Turn 3 Lunar Wolves. We were able to land 2 more of the final drop pods. Lokins was able to just debark right there towards that building, but we have another infantry squad over there that managed to make a fairly convincing fall. Now, to finish up, we were able to move that outflanking javelin a little bit further up to get a good firing position, and that tactical squad again advanced. Moving this way, you can see that there's still the Terminators have moved just a little bit closer to that Spartan, and the bikes have moved up just a little bit more than that.
I'm going to interrupt his movement. And this last can squad is going to use its augury scanner, take some pot shots at the tactical squad. So I get 6 shots. 1 miss. So 1 missed. Now for the wounds, 3 die.
Oh dear Emperor! 3 of them have been slain! How unsurprising! Which means a leadership check. Which means they're still good. And to begin right here, we have pistol shots over at that veteran unit. Let's see if we're able to reap a heavy toll. Well, not terrible. Needing 4s.
3 wounds. 1 dies.
Now to make up for maybe a little bit of a lackluster turn prior, that scimitar group is going to be firing all the way over at that somewhat irritating last cannon unit. That's 12 shots. Let's see what we're able to get here. Well, that's a little bit better than last time. A little bit better than last time. 2s to wound.
So. And 3s. 2 guys. I'm happy with that.
Alright. 2 deflagrate. There's 1 more armor save.
I'm good.
And now with that javelin, they're going to be able to pour on the fire against that last cannon team. So let's see what they do. Heavy bolter first. 3 shots with strafing. 3 hits. And winning on 3s, there's 2.
2 armor saves. Look out, sir. Nope. Sergeant is dead.
And a twin cyclones. Let's see what we got here. 2 shots. It's 2 hits. Needing 2s. There's 2 more.
Cover saves. 1.
Now let's see if we're able to put a little bit more pain into that unit. So we have that tactical squad is going to be firing rapid fire at what's left of those veterans. 14 shots. Hitting on 2s. Got quite a few here. Wounding on 3s. 4s. Apologies. So, you got some saves for me?
Hopefully.
Come on, you got this.
Okay, and looking for 3s. 2 dead. I'm going to look out, sir.
starting with that fresh drop pod, we're going to be taking a single, fairly decent shot over at the veteran unit. Thankfully, there's twin linked on this one. That helps me a little bit.
One wound.
Got
Can
an
I
armor
make a
save
save?
for me.
I do.
Taking a long shot at them. We're going to be firing at that squad again. There's a hit. There's a wound.
This is on the last cannon squad? Okay. I'll lose a guy.
And with 3 drop pods combining their attacks against that tactical squad, we've got 4 shots. Well, thankfully there's twin linked. Bad. 1 hit.
No wounds.
No wounds.
Lots of bad.
Alright, that Dreadnought is going to be taking a fairly decent shot against that armored Praetor right there. We're going to try it with a multi-melta first. That's a miss. Now we've got a Combi Bolter. 2 hits. No wounds.
Last cannon squad has to make a leadership. They're looking for 8. A fail. 2d6 is running. Okay, and over here, the veteran. Okay, they're gonna roll. He passes.
Now becomes the fight phase. Nice close combat, so we're going to be going with the charge from that Legion squad to that one remaining veteran.
Okay, I am getting my Overwatch, so 2 shots. They miss.
Let's see if we're able to make that one. Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it. Nope. Did not make it.
But maybe this Terminator unit with a little bit of a shortened step there might be able to make it into that Spartan. What do you know? It actually made it! And that Dreadnought, a long-range charge to that Praetor. Let's see what if he's got it in him. No.
Nope.
And now comes the glorious Terminator assault into that Spartan. They do get 6 attacks, but it still kind of moves, so I'm going to be hitting on 3s. Yeah, we've got a couple there. And glancing on 6s. Nothing there.
Okay, last cannon's gonna try to rally. He does not. He's about to run away. And he's gone. So my Spartan backed up a little so he can get a shot at the drop pod and at the Dreadnought. The Praetor swung around the Spartan so he can kill another sergeant. The veteran has decided he's going to help support his Praetor. Tactical squad over here. They've moved around the building to destroy that tactical squad, and everything else on mine is dead. Okay, Spartan's going to open up fire. One last cannon is going to fire at the drop pod. 2 hits, needing 3s or higher. 2 penetrating hits. It blows up. And the one against the Dreadnought. 2 hits. And 2 penetrating hits. And it blows up too. Okay. Oh, the explosion for this? 2 inches. I'm pretty sure it's going to get the Terminators. Oh, nothing. They're good to go. The veteran is going to fire his Volkite. So he's hitting on 2s. He hits twice, and he's wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Let's see if they've got the armor in them. They do not!
So another wound from Deflagrate. Oops. Hits.
And another!
Oh, 2 guys dead. Awesome.
Now let's see if they're able to dive in the way of the heroic Sergeant. No!
Sergeant's dead. Oh, no! Okay, so my tactical squad is going to can see. 1 guy can't, so I've got 16 shots. 17 if you include the bolt pistol, so my first round. Hitting on 2s, they all hit. So that's 8 hits so far. And that's another 2, 4, 6, 7, so 15 hits altogether. So I got 15 wounds, looking for 4s, or 15 hits, so wounds, not as good.
Not nearly as wonderful, but let's see what we've got. Moving these aside. Let's see if the armor will be proof against bolters. All but one. Good job.
Tactical squad is going to assault the tactical squad. He's going to get his overwatch.
And the tactical overwatch is not gloriously effective with one potential hit. Let's see if it goes to a wound.
It does not. So I'm looking for a 3, and I get in. So my Praetor is going to charge this tactical squad as well. I want the VP for killing the sergeant. So I'm going to try. It's a 6-inch charge. Let's see if I make it. I don't make it. Fail. Okay, so the lone veteran Marine is going to charge the tactical squad.
The tactical squad will overwatch to their heart's content, getting a surprising 3 hits there. See if they're able to convert it into some wounds. There's 3 more. You got the armor saves in you.
I doubt it. I say I doubted it.
He was right.
Ouch. I'm dead. So I am going to issue a challenge with my sergeant on your sergeant.
I accept the challenge.
Accepts. Like this, sergeant on sergeant. So just to make things simple, my sergeant's going to get his 3 attacks. He hits once, and he wounds.
Let's see if he has it. Standard armor save. No.
You get your attacks back though.
All right, we've got 2 attacks, and that's it. There's 2 hits. No wounds.
No wounds. Yes. The rest of the squad's going to attack the tactical squad, so I get 2 volleys of 9. Okay, so those miss. So looks like 4 hits so far. And the second volley. Ooh, so 6 hits total. And looking for 4s to wound. There we go.
There's still a few in there.
4 wounds.
See what
They
they
saves.
I got 3 of them at least.
Yeah, you got 1 save or 1 dies. Okay, it's your go.
And a few attacks back. We've got 5 here. Looks like 2 hits. 2 wounds. You got the armor saves in you.
I do. Merciless fighter attacks. I get 9 normal attacks. 4s. And the one from the sergeant with his chain blade, he wounds. Or he misses, sorry. And to wound. Come here.
We've got a few in here.
2 wounds.
But the merciless fighters can't drag down another. Having lost that combat by 2, it looks like we're down to leadership 6. Let's see if they manage to stick around.
Ooh,
No! They're running. Let's see how far they run.
3.
3. Caught and killed.
And dragged down.
Consolidate.
Consolidation. 1.
The javelin was able to make it just a little bit around that corner. Those tactical marines stood still. The Terminators came around just a little bit along with those jet bikes, trying to aim up a fairly decent shot. And finally, Loken and the command squad make their appearance, peeking out behind that building and lining up a Spartan. The Scimitars looking to be able to unleash their Volkite culverins against that tactical squad. Let's see how that goes. 12 attacks. There's quite a few misses in there, but still a decent enough number of hits.
It's all good.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead. And needing 2s to wound. Okay, got those saves in you?
6, 7 wounds. 3. 3 more.
Right. Let's see if the 3 more is able to convert into anything. 2 more armor saves.
Good to go. So 3 guys.
And with so many drop pods in the field, all of them are going to concentrate their fire into that tactical squad. Let's see if they're able to make a bit of a dent. Well, thankfully, there's still some twin linked in there. Ah, nothing that time. Needing 4s.
So 4 wounds and looking for 3s. 1 dies. Kill him.
Standing still comes the fury of the Legion, firing from that unit right into there. That becomes 10 shots. Well, we've got only a few here. That's 8 to start out with. Let's try it again. Looks like another 8.
So 16.
And with 16 wounds, well, 16 hits, we've got 1. Let's try that again, shall we? Not much better.
3 altogether. 3 saves. I lose 1. I'll kill.
And the Terminators are going to be able to leverage a little bit more fire against that same unit. So, the Reaper Cannon. 1 with a twin linked, 2 hits. There's 2 good wounds.
Okay, 2 armor saves. I'm good.
Alright, and a Combi Bolter. Let's see if it's able to... Well,
Twin
that's a miss, but twin linked, that's a hit. And a wound.
And a save.
Well, we can't have them escape, so that Javelin is going to be leveraging even more fire into that tactical squad. Here comes the Heavy Bolters to start. 2 hits. There's 1 wound.
I save.
We've got a Cyclone here. 2 shots, firing crack. There's 2 hits. There's 2.
Okay, look out, sir. Nope. So Sergeant is dead. I get cover. Rolling my cover. 1 lives. Okay, my tactical squad doesn't need to make a leadership. They are at their 9 leadership. They are good.
And armed with Melta-Bombs, that command squad is going to try to make its way to the Spartan.
Needing a 4?
Needing a 4 and a 6. They're in. And with Melta-Bombs, we have 5 there. Still need to hit that thing. Well, we hit with 3, and it does have the Armor Bane rule, so each one does 2d6. That one is a 5.
That's a fail.
Second one
That's
is an 8. And the third one is a 7. And with their AP1 Armor Bane, they get +2 to the roll. Not too much on that one.
So
1 weapon destroyed.
1 weapon destroyed. Okay, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last cat. Whoop. Okay, so my force is a little down, a little small. The Spartan is stunned, but the Praetors moved up, and the tactical squad have moved up, and they're going to try and wipe out that tactical squad combined together. That's my movement. My tactical squad is firing at the tactical squad. I am getting 7 shots, one of them being a bolter, or bolt pistol. Alright, so that was a lot of bad, but 3 hits, and 1 wound.
Let's see if that one bad is able to turn into something good. It does for me.
The stun Spartan is going to use its power of the Machine Spirit to las cannon 2 Marines in the face. 2 shots, 2 hits. 2 guys are about to bite the dust. Dead. Okay, so my tactical squad is going to charge. He does get his Overwatch, so I'm going to let him do his Overwatch shots first.
Let's see if we're able to thin that little herd down. Well, we've got 1 there at least. Still a lot of bad. 2. Oh, this Javelin. And there's 1 armor save.
Armor save is good. Okay, now for the roll. I'm in. Praetor's going to assault. He can't fail. He can't fail. Boop. Okay, so the Praetor is going to go first. He gets 6 attacks, re-rolling 1 because he has a Mastercrafted weapon. So Mastercrafted. 3s will hit because of my weapon skill. And looking for 3s to wound. So 5 guys are dead. They're dead.
They're very dead.
Consolidate for the Marines. 5. Consolidate for the Praetor. 6.
Could it be that the wolves are circling? Sure enough, it looks like we were able to move most of the forces in pincering that last little knot of Heresian defenders. And to begin, we have the Terminator Cataphracti opening up on that one last group of tacticals. We'll do the Combi Bolter first. It's 2 hits. We're able to take a wound into there.
1 wound. Ooh, they lose a guy.
Now we have the Reaper autocannon firing twice again. 2 hits. 2 more wounds.
2 more saves.
And firing into that melee from all sides, we've got drop pods. So let's see what we got. Right against those tacticals. Well, there's still some twin linked action going on here. Ooh. 5 hits. We've got 2 armor saves.
2 armor saves. 1 dies. Slowly but surely they're dying.
And the Volkite Culverin Scimitar group is going to go right into again that one last Legionnaire squad. Let's see what it's got. Ooh, not too many hits, but maybe they won't need too many. Needing 2s to wound. Got a few here.
Okay. All the armor's the same. 2 dead. They're dead.
And that would make the end of the Legionnaire squad. And closing in on that last Praetor with his back against the Spartan, we've got that javelin there. 3 heavy bolter shots. We hit 3 times. Let's see if we're able to get some wounds in. There's just 1.
1 wound, 2 up armor save. I'm good.
And now we have a Cyclone. Let's see if we're able to make this one count. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
2 4-ups. Oh, I don't even want to look. No!
You don't want to look.
Oh, no.
I apologize in detail. And a last great glorious charge by Garviel Loken and his command squads. Let's see if he makes it in. He makes it in. Now let's see if those 3 Melta-Bombs are able to do it. Well, we've got 2 going on here. The first one does not pen. And the second, well, that one is not great either. AP1 Armorbane. Could this be it? It is enough.
It's enough. It blows it up. Okay, well, the game has wrapped up. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to the Marvel Podcast for this wonderful battle report or battle mission for LVO. It was quite fitting that it was Sons of Horus versus Lunar Wolves.
It is true, we got the full Movavi in there.
Yeah, we did. It was a Lunar Wolves victory.
It was. In the end, it did turn out to be a Lunar Wolves.
So you got Slay the Warlord, Last Man Standing, and Tactile Doctrine. So for a total of 4, and I got 0.
While it is 4-0 at the same point in time, I mean, it doesn't really tell the whole story.
No, I mean we had 112 Marines on the board, boots on the ground. 6 of them walked away.
6 of them walk away. So what is that? 1/19th or
120 or something like that. And a lot of guys died. A lot of death on this.
We've got a lot of dead Marines here.
Yeah. So it was a great game. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the great game.
Oh, thank you ever so much. This is also the first time I've ever used this, so you lost our first timer. But seriously, thanks all
thank you
for
so much.
actually having me on. And apparently, I've got this. I'm one of this crew, so
He's one of the
thank
crew
you ever
now.
so much.
Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button. And check out our 40k battle reports on the 15th of the month.
Should be pretty good.
Yeah, it should be good. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Take care.
Hey guys, Andy here from Bad Tabletop Gaming. Just doing another shout out for our 30k painting submission winner. This time it goes to Jonathan West with his Mechanicum Ordinatus Ulator. Big machine. Love the colors. Love that purple glow on it. If you'd like to see more work of John's, you can check him out on his Instagram page at Big John West, and also on Facebook at The Boys of the Golden Throne. Our next painting submission date is November 1st, so you can submit all your pictures on there on our Facebook page at Bad Tabletop Gaming. Hope to see all your guys' miniatures and pictures up there soon. It's great. I love them. So keep them coming, and we'll see you soon.